Hey riders, welcome back to the channel. Colin here, Inside Cycling World. Let's bang out a video today, folks. Been a while since I've been here on ROUVY covering the muckers, but we're back, folks. I wanted to get this done today. Where are we at today? We're doing the Col de Fouille, something like that. We're starting on the French side of Lake Geneva. I was looking at some maps just this morning, and I thought Lake Geneva was all inside of Switzerland, so I learned something today, folks. Let me just move my... Ooh, we don't want to do that. We want to move the camera over a little bit. Let's just move me over a smidge there. Get back in here. 15 seconds to go, folks. You can see the map. We're going to start at the level of Lake Geneva here, whatever the elevation of a lake is. I'm sure this is all super ritzy snitsy in this part of the world here. Everything's probably overpriced, overly expensive, old money. You're not buying new houses here. Boom, we're off, folks. Map's great when you're zoomed out, not so great when you're zoomed in. Let's just jump right in here. Boom. Here we go, folks. Yeah, so this route is called Col de Feu, F-E-U, Col du Feu, in France. South side of Lake Geneva, and so basically we're heading due south at this point, climbing our way away from Lake Geneva up to the col itself. I think up top we've got a town called, I think we passed through Orcier, and I believe the town we finish in is called something like Lulens. I believe that's what it's called. Got some hitters here today, folks. So we've got just under 21 kilometers on tap, so 13 miles. 742 meters of climbing, so there's a good chunk of climbing. Walk it off though, bros. First part is, I'd say the first quarter. Yeah, at least the first quarter, maybe to first third, falls flat all the way. This is all falls flat here. You guys should be able to handle this, no problem. I did see 110 registrations. Let's see what we got in here. Got Velobuk at the front, Samol. Yeah, this is so weird looking over there right now. I mean, I know that's where I've always looked, but it's kind of down lower. Remember, we're using ROUVY 4.0.01, whatever it's called. Niels Burnham's in the mix here. I see Grosjean, Shunix here, El Roland, Nelson Snyder, Orthostice, Morton, Forby, Bear Remy, Breer's 33 here. Man, this guy's got a kick after a finish, doesn't he? Kind of the profile. You can take a look at it yourself here. Take a look on the bottom. You want to be in the very front group going over the top of that climb, because after that, yes, gone. Let's just take a quick look at the profile and just have a quick peek. What do you guys think? I didn't do a lot of recon on this one today. I just thought about doing this in the last couple of hours. We've probably got about a 3 kilometer downhill, if you want to call it. Looks steep enough that if you can get over the top first, you're probably going to win the race. So this might be the first race I've done in watch mode, first race video I've done since the new user interface. I still got to say I need that data. So we're watching Breer's 33 here now, and I'm looking in the bottom left-hand corner now for all the data. Just want to make sure this is recording for everyone. Yeah, this is recording. So yeah, here we go. Plu. So looks like we've only got 51 starters. So 110 registrations registered for it, and 151 started. Gonna bounce back here a little bit. Looks like we got Humad broken down on the side of the road. Would have gotten a little bit of a start. Des Dyer. Des is always getting it. Oh yeah. I am in the GRC jersey today, folks. I was t-shirt. I was looking for the Muckers Worldwide t-shirt. I pulled this one out and go, there it is. No, wrong black t-shirt. I put this t-shirt on with about 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Maybe 1 minute and 45. Raced in here, sat down, started talking. So yeah, sorry guys, couldn't find it in time. Fazo 34. Who's this? Slabby Legs. Slabby Legs. I like that name. That's a good one. Slabby Legs, you need to pick a better bike than that, dude. So yeah, very interesting now seeing. So I can see that Slabby Legs is riding at 3 watts per kilo. Level 85 rider, you have a better bike than this. I know you do. You can see here, Des is on the correct bike. He's on a lighter, better bike. Slabby Legs. And you know what's funny too? Just saw this week again, someone posting on Facebook, in the ROUVY, whatever you want to call it. Do the bikes really make a difference? Yes, they do, dude. So upgrade your bikes. Sorry, buy new bikes. Buy new wheel sets. Use the ROUVY analyzer. Ask questions. Come to the Discord. You'll get your answers. US1, Spanish Stew, Enduro 6, Lynn V. Yeah, Lynn looks like a ladies rider there, I believe. Andy up, further up the road. Stelvio Bound, Umil. Here's Neil. Mucker 1974. Pushing nice, 3.2, 3.3. Watts per kilo, 3.4. So yeah, kind of the climb, you know, you got the majority of it's going to be in the back end. We'll play our funny little game. Looking at the profile on the bottom, right where I see all that green starting, I'm going to try to figure out how much we got left at the back end. And we've climbed 63 meters already. Ooh, I'm going to say we're going to have 500 meters of climbing left at the back end. That's my guess. You know, kind of after the green ends. So you don't want to go so hard at the beginning that you kind of blow yourself up, and then you're kind of cooling down on this downhill segment in the middle before having to tackle the end. So maybe kind of like dial it in a bit, boys. Reel it in. And prepare for that final assault. Now, I did see there were a couple little kickers at 15, 16%. Very short. Raphael here, Umil, WNit, whatever that name is. Duckman 2, Peter, Polish rider, Nigel Hardy here. Very nice. MNH ROUVY, BTK Czech rider, Francois, Matthias Hale, Simon JP. Ooh, look at this. Nice little screen here. One rider chasing 5 or 6 up the road. So that's kind of like what you're going to see for like drawing. I wonder if they've improved that. You know, generally what I've seen in the past is soon as there's a bend in the road, the cyclist up ahead would disappear. Let's keep an eye on that. You can see them disappearing now because there's a car stopped in the center of the road here. Or going very, very slow. Let's bump up to Tranberg here. It's that car there that was passing those cyclists. So it's slowed down for them. These ROUVY riders here riding virtually are moving quick enough that they would have bumped into the back of the car. So they make the riders disappear. For any road obstructions, whether it be cyclists, dogs, trucks, road furniture. Jens Thiessen here, Danish rider. Oh yeah, I love this man. Who is wearing the goofy helmet? Who was that? Trying to find out. Gout 90. Yeah, looking for the numbers there. Yeah, I'm probably not even going to talk much about watts anymore because I'm not. For me to look down there, that's hard to. I struggle to even look at the camera like I am right now. I'm just staring into your soul, folks. Now I need to look down there every time. But yeah, these guys are pushing like 370, 400 watts here from Gout. With his super lightweight Vespa helmet he's wearing. And you know what? I think it's cool to see stuff like this. I know some people don't like some of the other platforms. They don't like the cartoony, gimmicky little things. Well, guess what? I like it. And that Vespa helmet is definitely a cartoony, gimmicky type thing. Because you would never wear that helmet riding your bike. But it's fun to wear it as a cosmetic. In-game, it doesn't hurt you, it doesn't benefit you, it's a cosmetic. Has no impact, but it's fun. So, good for you, Gout, wearing that. Hey, here's Stu, Bike and Dog Trips. We're going to slowly work our way up, folks. And I'm keeping a look. Hey, that's pretty good, too. Look at the profile on the bottom. You can really see, even though the dots are tiny, you can read the numbers well. Like, apparently there's 14 riders in that front group. You guys get enough attention as is. We're going to work our way up the field. Ludwig DB's here. Jens Thiessen. See what Jens is up to. Big John rides. Thomas Lynn Iverson here. Representing GRC here. 3.1 watts per kilo at the moment. Dave 12 here. Tranberg. So we got a nice group here. Ratim. Great bunch of riders here, folks. Velo Sport 34 lattes. Oh yeah. Mike Hagan, British Columbian, West Coast Canada. Mike, it's beautiful out here today. I think I saw this weekend we've got some, I think Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, 25 and 26 degrees. Where's my phone? It's plugged in right now. I've been working on some different videos, folks. Let's have a look here. You know I like to do my weather forecast for you. So in the small town of Didsbury, yeah, here we go. 24 degrees tomorrow, 25 degrees on Saturday. You Americans, figure it out yourself. You do the math. Okay? And kind of back to cruddy next week. A little bit of rain here and there. But we need rain. Farmers need rain, folks. Remember where I live in Alberta, it's like, what do you call it? What do they call it? The breadbasket? Yeah, of Canada. And Alberta and Saskatchewan. That's where all the grains, wheat, barley, rye, it's all grown right here. This is where it all happens. The powerhouse of Canada, folks. Don't anyone ever forget that. Okay, so Mike's here. Balancing up the road, we got Aquaval. A Koval, maybe? Riding solo, 65 meters ahead. Probably going to be picked up by this group here. They can see him already. And again there, I noticed that. Going around the corner. Let's see if he pops in right away. It was like he was showing up around the corner. Interesting. I think that's been a change. There, he's disappearing now, but in the past, it used to be there was a slight bend in the road, they'd vanish. So I think they've tweaked that a little bit. Yeah, they're going to easily catch him. They're only 40 meters back now. Moving up, though, here's Stefan Schmidt also riding solo. 4.3 watts per kilo at the moment. Pushing now 5 watts a kilo. Ooh, this is hard for me to do here. I did notice here, too. So the settings I'm seeing in the bottom left-hand corner are different from what I have mine set up as. I wonder if that's a default. You know what? Let's do it on the fly, folks. We're going to do it on the fly. Settings. Yeah, I don't think I can do it here. Don't think I can do it. What if I turn detail statistics on? Oh, so there we got more detail statistics there. Do you guys want that on? So all I did was toggle the switch and you can see what happened over here on this side. Yeah, let's leave that on for a little bit. See how much you hate it. So this is going to give us our speeds, distance, watts per kilo. It's pretty much all the same as before. Maybe their names have been lengthened out a little bit. I'm not seeing any, and their team name is in there, which we really don't need. Let's just go back again, turn that one off. What changed? We got the team name and speeds in there. So the additions here of the team name and their speed at the moment. The watts per kilo and the distances in between riders remains the same. Let's just turn it right back off. Take it all in, folks. Let's bounce up to the next group here. Oh, let's move up quick. Morton Forby is riding with Grosjean. Samol, Orthostice. So we got 4 riders here. 160 meters. We got a solo rider here. We got, 1101, folks. Riding close to 5 watts a kilo on a ROUVY bike. Level 17 rider. Brand new. Further up, here is the group of hitters, folks. Nelson Snyder, Velobuke, L. Rowland, Shunnick, Breers 33, Niels Brenham, Carol Susick, Bear Remy. They're all here, folks. All here. And what we're doing now, boom, let's just say we're at 223 meters now. 522 meters to go. I think I guesstimated 500. That's kind of how I break these rides down. I've seen comments recently on Facebook, hey, you changed the user interface. Now I can't plan my ride properly based on the profile before. I need to see further ahead because you've got the main profile at the bottom, and then over on the far left there, you've kind of got the detail profile. Well, here's an answer for you. Do a little bit of route recon. So what you can do is do what I'm doing right now. And I did it quickly this morning. I made sure downloaded the route, HD. Don't need to do any more than that, really. Internet limitations, right? That guy just got wiped out. He wiped out 4 cyclists there. What a goofball. And, I lost train of thought. Yeah, download the route and have a peek at it. Watch people riding it. And then you'll get a good feel as to, oh, okay, so it's more back end weighted like this race is. This route is. It's mostly back end weighted here. 65% of the climbing is at the back end. So don't blow yourself up on the front part. And you can see as plain as I can where the harder segments are there. And again, like I said earlier, there's a segment of 15%, a segment of 16%. And it looks like they're very close together. If you look at the profile on the bottom, right above the distance, the climbing remaining, elevation remaining, it looks like they're right here together. Must be two wicked little switchbacks or something. So I'll give you a map view for a second here. Again, details all gone now. I'd love to see that improved. It's just very jagged and bleh. Yeah, so here's your resting section here. Everyone's going to be recovering here. No heart rate. That's the same as before. We can watch everyone's RPMs here. Everyone's flying along here at this point. Who is going off the front here? Who is that off the front? Nelson's off the front. 45-meter gap. Shunnick's chasing him now. So on that descent there, the gaps have formed. But look here. Here come the boys right now. They're coming. Carroll, Plu, Bear Remy. Who else? Niels Brunham's there too, folks. Fellow Buke. Breer's 33 sitting on the back here. Okay. I gotta look differently for position now. Now I need to look in the very top. Two more riders joined very, very late. And I just glanced down at the profile on the bottom. Take a look at the profile here on the far left-hand side. You can see two dots way back here. Let's see who they are. Okay, this guy was broken down. We know that. Oh, yes. Look at this. We got Punter 00, direct from Canada. So started, maybe still in the start chute, has not moved. This guy broke down after 500 meters. Look at this dude here, guest rider. Guest 810. Just put a foot down. He's like, man, where's that lightweight climbing bike that I need? Yeah, really good on the bottom. Just everything's been cleaned up. So I'm just going to hang with this rider for now. Who is it? Hey, it's Stu, Bike and Dog Trips here. What I want you to look at is take a look at the bottom of the screen where the profile is and look how easy it is to read the number that's in each bubble. So we got a group of 9 at the front, chased by a group of 5. Now, I think that group of 9 at the front might include, who is it? Dam 1101? I believe so. So if we go right to the front again, there should be 8 riders there from what I remember. Oh, it's off. It's going off, folks. So here's our front. Actually, there is 9 riders up front. Yep, 9 riders up front. Then we got a gap back to M4, Morton Forby here. Second chasing group. So we do have 9 up front. Yeah, that's what happened. I thought Dan was by himself. He has been caught now. He's been caught by this fast-moving group here. Let's see if he can hang on with them here. Let's see. Only been around ROUVY probably a few months, level 17. You can level up very, very quick. It just gets harder and harder and harder. He might just go right out the back of this group. Samol's there. Yep. Gaps opening already, 9-10 meters. Fast-moving group of Samol, Orthostice. Grosjean, Niels Brunham, these guys are good. Oh, Niels Brunham's further. Sorry. Yeah, it's the 4 riders still. It's the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse right here, folks. I had to pull that one out. Grosjean, Orthostice, Samo, and Morton Forby. All riding nice bikes here. Dam. Is it Dam? Yeah, it's Dam 1101. Working hard, 5 watts a kilo. Let's see. Try to figure out something about this rider. Ooh, I'm constantly looking up and down now. So I think before, power was up top and I would see watts per kilo right beside it. So now I'm seeing watts per kilo up top and I'm seeing power down below. So it's hard for me to do a quick calculation because it changes so fast. Got to be at least... So he kind of rode right back through those guys after getting, slightly dropped. So basically I'm trying to figure out, does he have his weight input correctly? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Because very common occurrence, people just don't set their weight correctly at the beginning when they first register for ROUVY, and they kind of forget about it. Maybe it's on purpose, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a simple mistake. Breer's 33 here. Nelson just keeping it on everyone from the back end of the group here. Here's our front 9. Breers, Bear Remy, Carol Susik. So before Nelson was up front, Shunick was chasing, and then we saw the crew roll up on them. Ooh, looks like we're going to be doing a little bit of a climb here. When you see those hard turns like that, let's see. Yeah, here we go, folks. The hard turn, and you see the hill in the distance. Yeah, so now they're going to be climbing up here. They're going to take a left-hand corner and start the climb in earnest. Let's turn that off. Wow, it looks super nice here. Very lush. Green and lush. Love it. Okay. Do we still have our whole crew here? They're going to stretch out here. They will be stretching out here for sure. We're going to see who the climbers are. It's about to go off, folks. It's going off. Currently sitting at 8% gradient, 8.39% gradient. Looks like about a bunch of this 8 or 9%. It's going to back off, and then we're going to hit like a little bit of a wall. Wonder if anyone's going to make an attack there on that 16% stuff. If they do, it's just to shed someone out the back. L. Roland struggling a little bit at this moment, trying to hold on. 5 watts per kilo. Looks like to be about a 70 kilogram rider, something like that. High 60s, maybe 70 kilos at most, I would believe. Yeah, the rubber band just snapped there, folks. And now you're going to see that distance just accelerate. L. Roland will probably be picked up by this fast-moving group of 4. Actually, it's 5. We still got Dam 1101 there. Let's take a look at Dam 1101 again. 5 watts a kilo. 370 watts, something like that. Yeah. 70 kilogram rider, 75 kilogram rider, something like that. Just a name I've never seen before. I've been away so long that, this guy might have started on ROUVY and probably leveled him up from level 1 all the way. Okay, let's get to the front here. Okay, so here's that end of that 8-9% stuff. Ooh, take a look at this. It's further shattering here. Shunick is on the back foot here. He's got to dig in now and get back on. Shunick and Carol both sitting at the back. We've lost Plu. We've lost Niels Brenham and L. Roland. So, looks like Niels Brenham and Plu might be able to get together and work. 70-meter gap to the riders up ahead now. What I'm looking for here, look at Breers right on the front. This guy knows how to race. Yeah, last time I actually watched Breer's 33 races when Eiley Gardner showed up for that huge climb. Guys, I forget the name of it. What's hilarious, though, is Eiley did a video of that, too. She did a video, the same one that I did commentary on. I watched all of her videos. She's got a new one now I need to watch today. And when Breer's attacked, she's like, okay, goodbye. Because she doesn't have that big watt kick. She can't drop 600, 700, 800 watts to accelerate. That would be like 30 watts a kilo for her. She's such a lightweight rider, deadly climber, and she's just real. She's real about the whole inside cycling stuff. I like the fact that she prefers to, I don't know if I want to call it low spin, but I think she feels most comfortable, riding in the 80s. You'll see her sit down a lot. She's not dancing on the pedals for, what do you think she weighs? She's probably like 45 kilos, something like that. I don't know. Breer's 33 now, pushing 6.5, 7 watts per kilo here, folks. Getting into the worst part of this climb. He's trying to smash these riders apart. Bear Remy, Shunick hanging on. Carol slipping back. Nelson slipping back. Velobuke is now 20 meters back here, watching them disappear up the road. Here's Breers. So here comes some of the worst at 15% right here, folks. 15.5%. Make sure you're going to be on 100% here. Hopefully your trainer can handle this kind of climb here. Some trainers can't, just so you know. Ooh, Breers is going. Nelson's going too. Nelson's bridging across now. Bear Remy, Shunick sticking together. They're probably thinking they can work together. Mellowed out here to 13% gradient. super chill now. Full recovery mode here at 13%. Look, it's easy now, folks. Down, we're under 12% now. 11.7% gradient here. Virtually a false flat at this point. I'm such a dick. I think this is the worst segment coming right here. If it is, I'll give you a good douche. I thought I saw some 16% on this. 12.4. Okay, so maybe it's hidden away. So maybe we've already hit it, or maybe we're going to tackle it again here. It might just pop right up here. Okay, 12%. Looking way down in the corner here, folks. Yep, 12% here. Ooh, Breers is just smashing it. Breers, brave racer. You know, to try to drop Nelson, Bear Remy, Shunnick, Carol Susick, Velobuke, and go solo? Is that what he's attempting to do here? Or is he just trying to hurt a couple of them that he's worried about in the sprint? Possibly could be doing that too. You got to know your style of riding. Okay, let's jump away for a bit. Let's see how Dez is doing. Dez will be here. I think Dez is in this group. Oh, okay, I can do it. Spanish Stew's here. Riding with okay, Fazo 34. This is a name I've never seen before. Is wearing Mucker's gear, level 39 rider. We got PL 1969 here, and Des Dyer. Des is just coming out of the first climb. Des, you got a good 3-something kilometers, 4 kilometers to get relaxed up now for the real climb. And behind them, we've got 3 riders who just said no mas and pulled the pin. Bouncing up the Stelvio Bound here. I thought I just saw Andy's name for a second there. Moving up quickly, we've got Mucker 1974 here, riding with Andy and Raphael. So we've got 3 riders sticking together here. It's amazing seeing the impact nice weather has on inside cycling. I'm going to move right back to the front again, folks. Usually in a Muckers race, Muckers Worldwide Championship race, remember this is the start of the May Championships, May 1, 2025. I can't believe it. You would have 130 people here, something like that. Now we're down to, I think we got 50 riding the course. And yes, you can ride inside year round. You can race inside year round. Breer's going. Is he just going to walk the field? Bear Remy, matching his power, but he's got a 35-meter gap to make up now. Shunnick further 10 meters back with Nelson. Oh, this is a surprise for me here. Carroll's gone. Carroll's back with Velobuke. I didn't see that happen. We know we lost Plu earlier with Niels Brenham here. So Plu and Niels Brenham were close together. L. Rollins made a little bit of a recovery. He was chasing Plu and Niels Brenham. So L. Roland has got himself sandwiched in between the two of them now, and he has this nice carrot in the way of Plu here to keep focused on. Like, he's going to see that rider. Like, I just got to match his power and just keep going. The fast-moving group further back, what's happened to them? So Dam 1101 is leading them with Samol. Ooh, look at this. So there was 5 of them. We weren't sure about Dam 1101, new rider to us, but Ortho Stice, Morton Forby, and Grosjean weren't able to keep the pace of Samol and Dam 1101. It is a 100-meter gap. That's going to be hard to pull back on that downhill. Stefan Schmidt still riding solo. Really nice ride here, 4.2 watts a kilo. Same with Thomas Lynn. Ooh, got chasers coming after Thomas Lynn right now, I believe. Or is he moving away from them? Possibly moving away in the climb. Oh, he must have made a break, made a move in that steepest stuff. Right where Breer's 33 did. Take a look at the profile on the bottom. You can see like the reddish purples, almost, I guess that's more of a scarlet. That's funny. There was a guy on the time trial last week, WTRL TTT, on another platform. His name was the Scarlet Fingernail. I'm like, what? And he said, that's my gamer tag. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'll see you in the Warzone, Call of Duty. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So yeah, folks, What was the last video I did? I did Karen O'Mount with Steven Cycles. That's me and Steven's thing. If you'd like to join us, just send me a message and I'll coordinate it. So we're kind of doing those climbs, kind of like UK's top 100 climbs-ish rides. So Steven sent me another one. Well, I think it was the Lect. I've done it before. We can do it again. Make a video of it, add some history, add some geography, add some geology, some goofy jokes, coffee drinking. And then he sent me another one. I think it's Switzerland. And yeah, they're just nice short ones. Short, but enough climbing to keep you honest. And yeah, like that Kern O Mount was brutal. What was it? Was it 3 kilometers? Yeah, I think it was like 3 kilometers, 320 meters of climbing. So yeah, it's serious all the way. A lot of steep sections. Steeper than this. A lot steeper than this, actually, on average. Longer route here. But if you were to take this climbing part here, the Kern Mount would be tougher. Really cool history in the area. So look at this. Breers 33 does have a 30-meter gap here on Bear Remy. So great way. Boo, but Bear Remy's watching them all the way. So this is going to be a game of them. They're just staring at each other's power numbers right there. When you're in this kind of situation, ooh, it looks like Bear Remy's coming back here, folks. Breers is just kind of keeping it under 5 watts a kilo. And Bear Remy's chasing over 5 watts a kilo to get back on. What's going through their heads here right now? As we pass through La Basse. Sign on the side of the road there. I didn't even have a clue where we were. Yeah, these two are going to come back together. This might be really good for them. You know, like I always see stuff like this. Yeah, look at this. Breers is, you know, at times a full half a watt to 1 watt per kilo less than Bear Remy. Let's see what happens here. Is he going to go with them? Is he just waiting for him? Was he looking for, you know, a comrade in arms to go on the break with him? Breers powering it up now. I'm seeing this. Seeing this here, he wants to get on his wheel. More for the mental draft. Be very little drafting here at 8%. Gap's opening though, folks. Bear Remy's feeling hot right now, bros. Bear Remy is feeling hot. Bouncing back here to Breers. Breers is reacting though. I just saw some 6.5, 7 watt per kilo action there. Let's see these corners here. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like the fact that you're seeing them go around the corners. So that seems like that's really changed to me. I think I like that more than I like the UI improvement, to be honest. Because sometimes I find, like, here's an example. This point here, as soon as that bend started, that rider would virtually disappear. Maybe I gotta go watch some of my own videos and make sure about that. Got the livestock fencing there over on the right-hand side of the road. Goats, who knows? I've got my goats out of the barn. So the goats and the pigs were living in the barn. They had access. They had a big area. And there's some windows up high. There's no glass. It's just kind of all blown out. But there's a bunch of them to let sunlight in. But they couldn't actually lay out in the sun. So I've got them all out now. They're just sun tanning out there, loving life. Pigs, goats, Marshall the donkey. They all live together. It was funny. I put Marshall and Gordy, the male goat, together in a little separate area. And Louis is the other mini donkey. Him and Marshall would like to kill each other. So they were fence fighting back and forward. I was out watching. And then Gordy, he just hops right over the fence. Like nothing's going to stop a goat if he really wants to get out. And I swear he was out there telling Louis to leave his buddy, Marshall, the mini donkey, alone. He actually took a ram at him. Like, that goat, he is not afraid of him. And then Louis backed off. I'm like, okay, good. I don't want the fence fighting because they're going to tear the fence down. And when the fence goes down, one of those donkeys... Okay, back on here. Breers is with him. I think Breers, you know, that was a gut check for him back there. He was drifting back, made a big move to get away. He's got Bear Remy with him here now. I wonder if he just feels content to sit back there behind him. Okay, I think these two are going together to the finish. Bouncing back about 140 meters, we got Nelson Snyder and Shunnick. Ooh, look at this. Approximately 400 meters back, we got Velobuke. Carroll slipped back even further. And another 350 meters back to Plu Plu. And then our two of Dam 1101 and Samol. Dam 1101. Love to know a little bit about this rider here if you know him. He's not on the most efficient bike. He's on the most least efficient bike you could ride here. Well, that's not true. I guess you could be on a time trial bike. But I think the ROUVY bike is 2 aero, 2 weight. So it's kind of a clunker compared to the bikes that the other riders are using. So that's why you want to ride a lot. Get your gold coins. Do your events. Become a coin junkie and ride the same event 4 times in one day. We know people that do that. Just acquiring coins. They can get better bikes. So the bikes aren't locked by level. So in ROUVY, you need coins. With coins, you can buy whatever you want. I guess it makes sense. It'd be the same as in real life. Okay, let's just bounce back a little bit more. We got L. Roland here. How's L. Roland doing? Niels Brenham. Plu Plu. Ooh, so L. Roland has been caught by Dam and Samol because L. Roland was wedged between Plu Plu and Niels Brenham. Here's Niels Brenham back here, chasing after L. Roland, who's just up the road here. Okay, we can't see him, so he has disappeared on this corner. Oh no, there he is. That is him. I actually thought that was a real rider at first, believe it or not. I hate to be the person with that cliche. I thought that was a real rider. I did think that was a real rider there. I mean, by real rider, I meant someone on the video. So he disappeared here harder on that corner. Because I guess, see here, you can't see him. Okay, he popped back in there. I wish they could kind of tweak that a little bit to make him stay there. Obviously now we shouldn't see him because he's around that bend. As it straightens out a bit more. Yeah, you probably wouldn't see him here. That 50 meters back, he's already up behind these trees now. So, yeah, these two guys here, Samol and Dam 1101, moving along nicely together. So you can see Samol's on... oops, sorry. I've lost track of him as they go around the bend here. Steep section here, folks. Yeah, so he would be on the Trek Madone Gen 8, I think it is. That's what it's called. And Dam here is on ROUVY bike. So huge difference in bikes. If anyone knows Dam, let me know about him. Just trying to figure out who's who here. Gonna bounce to the front here. I just use the profile too to do that. You don't have to actually scroll through the names and you don't have to bounce through the leaderboard like I'm doing right now. So I'm bouncing through the leaderboard, but you can also just go to the bottom and where it says number 4 here, bottom profile, take a look down there. I click it back here. Bear Remy going. Breer's holding on here, folks. Another gut check time for him here. Bear Remy knows if I'm over the top first, he's probably going to get an instant 20, 30 meter gap on whoever chases him. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I'm correct in that prediction. Look at it opening up now. Ooh, still close to 10% gradient here. That gap's opening so fast, I don't know why. On that steepness there, 75 meter gap already. And Breers is putting out a lot of power. That gap seems to be opening too quick to me. You guys watching that? Look at that. That just seems... what can I say happened there? Maybe the profile and where the location are don't line up exactly. So he might have already been on the downhill when it looked like he was still climbing. That's my only guess. So look at that. 200 meter gap. 125 meter gap. But I think a lot of that at the beginning, I don't know if that was legit. Leave some comments. Ooh, look at this. Breer is pushing hard now. We've only got 3 kilometers to go. That was my guess that we'd have about 3-4 kilometers to go at the end. But yeah, 180 meter gap here. Can Breers do enough here to work this back? So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking is happening. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bounce back here to Velobuke. Maybe it's Shawnee. They're already on the downhill. So Velobuke here. See, he's still climbing. Climb. But it seemed like this is where I caught up with Bear, Remy, and Breers, and the gap just went zoop. To me, they were still climbing. So maybe there was a bit of a, it's just not perfectly the video and the climb. He might have been technically on the downhill. What do you guys think? Just seemed... I'll have to watch that back. And maybe you're wondering here, if you know my videos... Oh yeah, Colin, Inside Cycling World. Please help the channel if you can. My dreams of being a pro YouTuber are slowly fading away, folks. Fading away. So here he is. 4.5 watts a kilo. Still push, 7 8% gradient. Okay, well, I probably need to see a couple riders side by side. That's what I need to do. I'm going to bounce to the front here. Bounce into the front. Down to 130 meters here. Bear Remy's driving hard because he knows. He knows Breer's coming back. Oh, yeah, all the braking. Oh, this is tragic here. All the braking. I forgot about that. Yeah, don't forget, ROUVY has braking, and it's auto braking. You have no control over it. It's just going to slam you here on every corner. I know a lot of people here have struggled with the fact that when they come out of these corners, they don't feel that the acceleration is what it should be. I guess the flywheels on their trainers are going so fast they cannot get anything under their pedals. I'm not sure how you fix that. Ooh, look at this, 12% down here. Yeah, this is just going to bomb downhill now. Yeah, Bear Remy's gone. 250 meters ahead now. It's going to come back and forward. We'll see it. Down to minus 4% gradient here. It's going to steepen up again right away. Sticking with Breers here. Awesome. And then we're going to bounce back. We got Nelson and Shunik riding together here. Full kilometer back to Villabuc. Wow, this would be a crazy descent. This would be a really fun descent, but you know what? I gotta say, scary. Scary. Just one slip and your bike season's over. And your bike season's over. I mean, look at some of these walls. You could just skitter. You could smoke the corner of that old barn there on the left-hand side of the road. No protection whatsoever. If you miss this corner, you go flying through those trees and maybe you fall, I don't know, 50, 60 meters down that hill. Fun stuff. Most pro cyclists get paid nothing. And they're skinny little guys. They don't got a lot of protection on their bodies. Oof. I know if I hit the pavement once, I wouldn't get up. I would probably retire. So yeah, here we are doing 99 kilometers an hour, 100k an hour. Oh, sorry. Guys, that was my mistake. That was revolutions. Okay, here we go. We're going to watch the speed here. Oh, finishing's happening, folks. Finishing is happening. We've had the first two. I have no idea who won. Shunik here is going for third place now. Nelson Snyder holding in fourth. So yeah, we missed. I did see them getting to the finish. So I'm like, oh, I just missed it. Oh well. You'll find out on Nightior. Don't forget to check Nightior out, guys. That's where you get all your real stats, real data on all ROUVY racing. You'll find the leaderboards too. Throw those out over on ROUVY. Better data is over on Nightior. We can black flag or blacklist riders who we knew are so fake. Villabuc here riding solo now and going for 5th place. Bouncing back to Kirill Susik. Oh yeah, so anyways, you're going to find out later that I'm not doing these live anymore. Why? I thought I'd just do recorded videos again. I thought there would have been more interaction, you know, in the YouTube channel, more fun stuff. Like, sometimes there is no one there. So I'm like, okay, it's just extra work for me to set the stream up. It's extra work for me to set the stream up and make it look all super pretty, blah, blah, blah. And usually I'm in a panic when I'm doing it. And then if it doesn't look perfect, Joey Jojo screams at me. And I'm a bad boy because I don't do all the YouTube stuff. That's not what I'm good at. I'm good at talking. So I can record this now and I can put out when I want to put it out. So, which probably will be right away. I want to get this out to you guys right away when it's fresh in your memory so you can see the race. Bear, Remy, and Breers. Sorry I missed the finish, guys, but that's just how it is. They were flying to the end, so finisher. The finish comes up fast here. So here's Carol, 6th place, coming back to Plu Plu. Let's look for some battles now, folks. Where are we at time-wise? I started this at 11:30. We've been going 43 minutes. So front end probably finished in 40 minutes, I believe. Good. Plu Plu will be 7th. Samal will be 8th. So he did eventually shed Dam 1101 off his wheel. Yeah, the braking here would be insanity. I don't know. I kind of like the braking. I do like it. I gotta say, I do like it. I just don't think any of the platforms have really implemented it well. I know the 1 or 2 times that I did ride on Training Peaks, I think they kind of, I don't want to say gamified it because some people are horrified by that. They made it so that it seemed like if you braked at the right time and accelerated at the right time, you didn't get a penalty against you. If you did it at the wrong time, it wasn't just that you're doing it at the wrong time, you got a little bit of a penalty applied as well. I don't know if that's changed, or maybe that's just how I interpreted it, but I like that. So for me, the braking game, MyWhoosh doesn't have braking, Zwift doesn't have braking, ROUVY does, it's automatic, you have no control over it. Training Peaks kind of seemed to me like they did the best, especially since they had the little light on the back of the bike. So here's Dam 1101. Bouncing back, we got Morten Forby. Ooh, and Stefan Schmidt here. So Stefan rolled up through the field there by himself. Stefan rode by himself all the way. Morten Forby here was riding with Ortho Stice and Niels Burnham for the longest time. And I believe was L Roland in that group? No, L Roland was in the front group and has just been slowly fading back a little bit. Now finds himself in 12th place. So Stefan is picking up spots going in. Looks like we're going to have a little sprint duel here, folks. Stefan Schmidt, 6 watts a kilo, 7 watts a kilo here. I got to watch the fin. Okay, still looking at the bottom here. 200 meters to go, folks, between these two riders. We got a Dane. We got a German. Let's go, folks. Morton's going hard now. Almost 12 watts a kilo, folks. 12 watts a kilo just to finish it off there. I was going to say almost 9, and all of a sudden 12 jumped up. L. Roland will get his 12th place. Ortho Stice coming in next, being pursued by Niels Burnham right now. Little curvy swervy here. Through the chicanes. The S's. Not the SEs. Yep, so Niels Burnham here. Just hanging on to Ortho Stice. Their race will be over here right away. Okay, so that's going to finish them off. Back in 15th place, we got Grosjean here, solo at the moment. Still riding nicely. You can see him letting off in the corners, and that's kind of cool to watch here now too. You're seeing a lot of zero here. It's not a lot of coasting. In places it's coasting, but in other places he's hitting corners and there's no point in pedaling. You know, and so that's a huge difference too. Like, so on Zwift, you're pedaling through those corners. You want all-out power. So in that sense, it's not realistic. But I'm not really sure if the braking here is super realistic either. The acceleration out doesn't seem to be perfect yet. Needs some tweaking. Thomas Lynn here. Really nice finish here from 16th place right now. So I think Thomas Lynn earlier, he left a bunch of riders behind at that 16% section. 12:17 now. Okay, good stuff. Velosports 34 lattes. French rider. Okay, coming in next. 17th, and now we're jumping back 700 meters here. We've got Mike Hagan, who's got a 27-meter gap on Big John rides. Ooh, both decked out in the Muckers attire. Cruising in now. You see Big John there was down to 0 because going through the corner, probably under braking. I don't get to see their braking indicator. I can watch their numbers or I can watch the power bars. I tend to watch the numbers more. So here they're both going really light. Let's see when they start accelerating. There, Mike's lit up red. Big John lit up red. Think Mike should be able to hold him all the way to the finish unless Big John's got some kind of turbo boost. Oh, he's coming back right now, isn't he? Big John's coming here. 6 watts a kilo, gets on Mike's wheel in the draft for the slingshot right by him. Slingshots by Mike at the very last second here. Good stuff, guys. Bouncing back again, we got Aquaval and Dave 12. Here they go, folks. Aquaval level 75 rider. Dave 12 level 61. Tranberg is only 700 meters back. Nigel Hardy. Ludwig DB. Ratim, all the muckers that you know. Here's Chak. Chak's Calgarian, I believe. Calgary's the big city just south of me. Aquaval here. Oh, he's coming to the finish now. Dave chasing. Tranberg will secure 22nd place. Nigel will get 23rd. I'm starving to death right now, folks. I'm thirsty. I haven't been on the bike. I need to get on the bike. I was just doing a lot of stuff this morning. Oh, I just noticed that too. Nigel here. He's a level 100 rider. I just noticed that. How many of those do we have now? It's like a dozen, maybe? We need a level cap increase, ROUVY. Do it stat. Give these guys something to work for. Nothing worse than playing a video game. And I'm talking like multi-billion-dollar video game companies that don't increase the level cap. Because they increase the level cap so that you're constantly progressing. Because right now, it seems like, all these miles I put in, I'm not getting any credit for them as people behind are catching me. I know that feeling, folks. Ludwig DB will get 24th place, being chased by Ratim, who's half a kilometer back for 25th. So big splits here, folks. It's further 500 meters back to Francois, VDP. 922 back to Chak. Duckman, okay, here we got a couple of riders close together. Duckman 2 and Umil are somewhat close together here. MNH ROUVY's not that far behind them. This is where I wanted to see it here. This is that part. Ooh, Umil really pushing good there. Almost 8 watts a kilo, trying to get on Duckman's wheel right now. I think he saw Duckman was really kind of slowing down at the top of the climb there. I do want to see, can we watch any other riders here? Okay, here's Andy. Hey Andy, how you doing, man? Jens Thiessen, your level 36 rider. Andy should be just up the road. There he is. He just popped in there. Is he chasing after him? Gout 90. He's got his Vespa helmet on. Okay. Just watching. I'm actually trying to watch gaps right now to see how they're, because I thought something was off here earlier. Could have been just me the way I was watching it. So what else have I been up to, folks? Okay, so yes, I'm not making as many videos on ROUVY, although I did make one on the weekend with Steven. So I'm going to stick to those fun climbs that I want to do, things that I'm interested in doing. You know, sometimes I find when it's like, oh, here's a series of climbs for you to climb in ABC country. I don't care. Don't care. I don't feel the need to do it. I've got other things in my brain that I'm thinking, yeah, man, I'd love to learn the history, geology about this part of the world, not there. So I'm really not a challenge junkie at all. In fact, when I see them now, I'm just like, oh, I'm definitely not doing those ones. Definitely not doing them. So yeah, we did Curno Mount. We've got another one planned, Elect. We'll do that, or maybe that Swiss one. We're going to do them on the weekend, so if you want to join us, I don't know, just leave me a comment on the YouTube channel if you can. If you like the video, please put a thumbs up. That's all you got to do. Just put the thumbs up on the screen. That's the only way my videos get shared to other people. When I do a full hour-long video and it gets 3 likes, it's like, why am I doing this? I need those little thumbs up so that YouTube says, hey, this guy likes to watch these kind of cycling videos. We're going to send him this one. Even though he may be watching Zwift or MyWhoosh or Training Peaks or Bike Terror or whatever, he or she might get served up my video to them, which in turn, you know, gets more exposure. Trust me, folks, I am not making a living doing my YouTube channel at all. Virtually skid row. I make more money selling my pop bottles every month. No joke. Yeah. Okay, 31st place here. We've got Doing It. We're gonna go. That's what your name. Doing It. Andy up, not too far back here. 250 meters back. Jens Thiessen, Gout. The Goutster. Gote 90. That sounds better. Gote. Yes, he's got to be a Gote. Stu here, bike and dog trips. Digging in. 3 watts a kilo here. Oh yeah, okay, you can see here too. Like all the people with the little thing, they were probably like on my friends list. Wow, there's a lot of people that are on my friends list. I guess I have no friends. Your job is done, Stu. Your job is done. Stu does a lot of crazy climbing on ROUVY. So he actually has a YouTube channel too, so go check him out, man. If you like what he's doing, subscribe and like his videos, please. Do the same for me. Raphael here. Simon JP. Mateus Hale. So, yeah, these are all... And this will probably be a challenge route. This one here. The Muckers try to do... The Muckers and GRC do it. If it's a race, whatever, they're going to try to incorporate one of the challenge routes. So you're kind of like... You're doing your training ride, you're doing your race, and you're getting your coins at the same time. And accomplishing a challenge, which will probably give you another jersey, something like that. Peter's here. You can just see Mateus Hale up ahead. Lynn V. Yeah, so this is a ladies rider. How easy is it for me to do this now? How can I show the ladies riders? If I say find rider, what happens? Ooh. Okay, so I don't see any way how to search for ladies only riders. Detail stats, follow first rider. Okay, we know that. Yeah, I don't think I can. Let's see where we are. Okay, so yeah, you can see here we're coming through these last little steep sections, and then we're just bombing downhill. Turn the map view off, and we're jumping out. Got Enduro 6, riding with Mucker 1974 here. These guys are virtually at the top now. Just under 3 watts a kilo. Just getting up there. Getting up there, boys. Then PL 1969, Stelvio bound. It's nice when you can see each other. A little bit of company out there. Slabby legs. Good old slabby legs here. Level 85, right? Is it 85? Yeah. 2 watts kilo ROUVY bike. Fazo 34. I mean, what would be the ideal bike for this? You know, just, I don't know. If I see a climb, like any of these super steep climbs that I've been doing, like Curno Mount, I use the Fesca Superlight still. Maybe it's the right one, maybe it's not. I think I didn't. Maybe I haven't been using the ROUVY analyzer enough, and I think the reason it is because one of my computers I do it on, I can't even enter my data. I don't know why. I think someone said it has something to do with the browser I'm using. So I should try to figure that out today. But yeah, use your ROUVY analyzer. You're going to input your FTP, what you think you're going to ride it at, your weight, and it's going to tell, and you put the course route ID in, it's going to tell you what you need to, how long it's going to take, and which are the best bikes to use. Bikes, wheel sets. Fazo 34 here, and we got Des Dyer. Des Dyer is climbing now, folks. A little bit further back. Ooh, we lost our Czech rider. It's this guy. It always shows that he stopped. I see this all the time with this rider, yet he's still putting up power. You can see it on the leaderboard. You can see it in the middle of the screen. Actually, you know what? Staring at those riders, I just actually realized too, I'm not just looking at their names. So look at the nameplate above the head, Fazo 34, and the power bar. It actually does show the watts per kilo too. Just notice that now. I'm just so used to seeing the name because I don't think that was there before. US1 here. Okay, 2 watts a kilo. I haven't heard the door slam yet, so I'm not sure why Joey Jojo hasn't left the house yet. She said she was going to work today. Stelvio bound. PL 1969. Here's Neil getting over the top. Day is done, Neil. Day is done. Yeah, like take a look at that. I'd love to know what happened there. To me, okay, I didn't see them go over the top. But I mean, Neil and Enduro 6 were riding side by side. And now there's like a 500-meter gap. Now, either Neil just let Enduro 6 walk away from him, or there's something kind of weird at the top there. Of that climb. I wonder if I can see it here. Stelvio bound. MPL 1969 here. Still climbing. 84-meter gap. So what I'm doing here is I'm watching PL 1969 and keeping a track on Stelvio bound, who's only 88 meters back, 86 meters back. So this right-hand bend here, you can see this from Stelvio bound right now. PL 1969 is not showing up because of the curves there. They're riding at roughly the same power. This is going to be a good test to see if this works. If they both ride at the same power, both riding 2.7 exactly right now. 85-meter gap. I want to see if something crazy happens at the top where PL 1969 just accelerates away from Stelvio bound here. Now, they got to ride at the same power to, for this to be somewhat realistic of my Collins scientific experiment that he's doing. 89-meter gap, 90-meter gap here. They should be in a 9% gradient here. Both riding roughly the same power. Roughly. It's opening up a little bit. Yeah, same power. Seems... What do you guys think here? Do you guys... I mean, maybe I'm overthinking it. 2.7, 2.3... See, now we're out to 100 meters gap. Still climbing. Now, we are at 8% gradient, but it is going to kick a little bit again. Kind of thinking that maybe it's already kicked for PL, and then he's already going down, even though it looks like he's going up. Am I right about that? Anyway, it makes for a good video. Look, I'm just adding suspense, folks. Suspense and drama to the video. Okay, so yeah, now they are riding at different levels. 2.8 to 2 watts a kilo here. So it will just grow naturally at that point. 2.6, Stelvio is just under 2 watts a kilo here, so I expect it to grow now. 1,000 meters ahead, there's a cow on the road, apparently, according to that sign. He hangs out there all the time. He lives there. Okay, same power here now. Okay, thanks, guys. Stay at the same power. Stay at the same... I need you to stay at the same power. Stelvio bound, 1969. Neil's just finishing up ahead here. Going to bounce back to Neil for a second here. He's 650 meters to go. Enduro 6 is about 500 ahead of him. Okay, we're bouncing back to these two here. I would like to sit on Stelvio bound instead. Stelvio bound, 108 meter gap. So it's actually coming down a little bit here. Riding same power. Yeah, it might have just been the way some people were attacking over that last little kick. I just thought that one duo of riders, it opened up so fast. And maybe it does when they get across the top. Maybe I just wasn't paying close enough attention. Let's see what happens. And if it does open up fast, this is just kind of like a little lesson for you here. When you're climbing these hills, get over that top and don't let off. I mean, you can see him coming here. Stelvio bound's got it down to 110. PL, if he really kicked it up here now to 3-4 watts a kilo, he'd be like really gone. Build that speed as fast as you can and get away. I mean, you can see how much it's opening up just... and he's really not pedaling hard anymore. He's kind of just tickling the pedals at this point. Stelvio is working hard. We're out to 250 meters. He's added 150 meters on already. So it's a case of getting that hill between you and the rider behind you. There's no way that Stelvio bound can catch up now when they were looking at each other before. And at this point, PL 1969 is barely even pedaling. So yeah, it was probably just the way I was watching it earlier. So anyways, folks, enough about that. How long are we into the video now? We're over an hour. I guess I should be looking up there. What I'm going to do, folks, let's just run through it again. We got PL 1969, 44th. Stelvio Bounce going to get 45th. Oos 1, 46th. It's just coming to the end of the climb now. Slabby Legs, the infamous Slabby Legs, 47th. Getting near the end of the climb too. Fazo 34. Probably only got about 20% left of the toughest climb. And Des Dyer. Des is just coming up on the midpoint of the climb. The main climb today. So Des will get 49th place, racking up more points towards the championships. Anyways, riders, going to call it quits there today. And I will work on getting this uploaded right away. Again, Colin, Inside Cycling World. I think I looked yesterday. I think I have 331 videos. Kind of a bit of everything now. If you like the channel, please help support if you can. If you know some rich uncle who's into cycling and he wants to support me to do race commentary every day of the week. That was kind of my dream way back when. I thought I would be doing race commentary every day of the week for all the platforms. Honestly, that was my dream. And yeah, just the companies didn't, I guess they didn't buy into it. So if you're wondering why I'm not around as much, that's why. I've got to find other things to do besides cashing in pop bottles to make a living. Okay, riders. I'm out. Like the video. Leave me a comment. Send me a message. We'll go from there. Okay, guys. Gotta jump. See you soon. Bye-bye.